Sheriff Howard issuing a statement for his own deputies to ignore an executive order that was issued by Governor Cuomo that ordered state police officers not to ask for a person's immigration status when responding to what is called a suspicious encounter. Howard called the governor's order an effort to score cheap political points, and he believes his deputies are only enforcing the law. Now, Governor Cuomo's office also firing back tonight at Sheriff Howard's statement. Channel 2's Joshua Robinson live in the studio now with the latest from both sides over this battle over immigration enforcement here in New York State. And Josh set the scene for us on this conflict now between local and state officials.
Well, Cuomo's executive order mentions state agencies and state police. Those are the key words. Sheriff Tim Howard's jurisdiction is over local agencies. Now, it's not the first time that Howard has vocally opposed Cuomo's office, and both sides are calling out the other for political grandstanding.
I just would never, can't understand, nor would I ever hamstring the men and women that are out doing the police work.
No, Sheriff Howard's department isn't directly affected by Governor Cuomo's executive order on Friday, which is focused on state police and state agencies, not local sheriff's departments. Nevertheless, Howard says he felt he needed to take quick action for his own deputies. So quick, in fact, he admits he didn't sufficiently look over the executive order before issuing his own statement.
I don't know exactly what the message was, but I know that it was causing confusion, certainly to our deputies out on the road, and I thought it important to address that with them before we headed into the weekend, so as quickly as possible.
The response we got from Cuomo's office, one of frustration, with Cuomo's spokesperson Richard Azzopardi saying, if the sheriff doesn't understand how government works, that's really scary. Howard's opponent, Democrat Bernie Tolbert, issued his own statement saying, in part, shame on Sheriff Howard for making a phony political issue out of the governor's executive order on immigration. It has no bearing on the Erie County Sheriff's Office. Howard has vocally opposed Cuomo's office in the past, including the SAFE Act in 2013, but for this message, he says, its focus was strictly on his own employees.
You are in an election year. Is this politically motivated?
Certainly not by me.
Speaking of politics, the Erie County Sheriff's election will be held in November between Howard and Tolbert. Meanwhile, Cuomo, also seeking re-election in 2018, is also considered to be a potential presidential candidate in the year 2020.